Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new Let's Play series here on Out of the Park Baseball 26. I'll give you the details here in a minute, but I forgot to do this when I recorded the video, so I just want to do it right now. First video of the series, as you all know, is important for the algorithm gods to pick up this Let's Play so that people can see it. So please, if you would, leave the video a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't. And I'll leave a link to our Discord below. And that's it. Thank you so much for the support. And now let's get into the brand new Out of the Park Baseball 26 Let's Play. Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new episode of Out of the Park Baseball 26. This time, we're going to just head a little bit west, about 3.5 hours west of where we were in St. Louis, and we're going to try our hand at the Kansas City Royals. For those of you who aren't in Discord or didn't see my post on YouTube, I had some computer issues a couple of weeks ago that forced me to uninstall and reinstall the game entirely. So I lost all of my saves. I had a couple of offline saves that I was doing. I lost everything. It's going to force me to start over. And then last week, my whole family, including myself, was down with a pretty nasty flu bug. So finally feeling a little bit more like myself, and it's time to get back into it. So we finished St. Louis by winning the title, so it's not all bad. And I think we have a bit of a harder challenge on our hands here. The Cardinals at least have money. We're going to take over the Kansas City Royals, who really have, I would say, two pieces on their big league roster. Everything else is tradable. I'm not going to bother going through all of the league settings. They're exactly the same as they were set up for my Cardinals sim. You can see we've got zero inflation. We've got trade difficulty set up all the way, playing on the 20 to 80 scale, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. 10 players in the development lab. I said I wasn't going to go through everything, and I started going through it. But anyway, let's take a look at the team really quickly. And it's going to be really quick because, again, I think there are two pieces that we're going to look to hold on to, and that's going to be about it. So start with pitching. Our only real, I would say, asset on the pitching side is Cole Ragans. Arbitration eligible. He had a good season last year. He's fragile, which isn't great, but high work ethic, 5 good pitches. He is our undoubted ace. Extreme fly ball isn't great, but whatever. Yeah, and the rest of this is just sort of meh. Our rotation, Bubic, Lorenzen, Lugo, Ragans, and Michael Wacha. Any or all of them, with the exception of Ragans, could potentially be moved this season. In the bullpen, we've got Angel Zerpa, who is the type of reliever I like, the extreme ground ball guy, so maybe we build around him in our bullpen. But beyond that, there's not a whole lot here. Evan Sisk looks, fine, I guess. John Schreiber, transplant from the Red Sox. It doesn't look bad, but, for us, is it really going to make an impact? Alec Marsh, another guy that's just sort of there. Carlos Hernandez, 27 years old, throws super hard. Hunter Harvey, former Oriole prospect, again, another hard thrower. Carlos Estevez, probably our best reliever. Had a good season last year with Los Angeles, but he is 32. And Lucas Urseg, 29 years old. He's disruptive. We'll likely be looking to get him out of our bullpen at some point soon. Offensively, it starts and ends with Bobby Witt. He is a stud shortstop in the middle of our lineup. But it's other than him, it's pretty bare. Catcher's Freddie Fermin. Framing not great, but otherwise looks fine. Salvador Perez. Last 2 years, got team option for next year. If we don't trade him this year, we'll obviously decline that option. This is going to be a total teardown, I think. MJ Melendez. I preferred Melendez when he was a catcher in the game. He doesn't look terrible. He's only 26. He might be of some use to us, but where. I'm not sure. Maybe left field with those ratings. He's got a good arm. Maybe he can play right. Pasquantino looks okay. 27 years old. Had his best season last year. Jonathan India, the former Red. $7 million. High work ethic. Decent second baseman. Nick Lofton. Michael Massey. He's not bad, actually. 743 OPS. Not terrible ratings, I guess. Mikhail Garcia, 25 years old. Listed as a third baseman. Don't know where he's going to play. I mean, shortstop is Bobby Witt. Darren Blanco, 31-year-old outfielder. Pretty good defensively, good speed, but that's about it. Kyle Isbell, our starting center fielder. Another guy that's, fine. Hunter Renfroe. Good against lefties. Oh, I guess his ratings, I guess he doesn't really have splits anymore. And then Nelson Velasquez. Yeah, I mean, it's the cupboards are fairly bare. From a prospect perspective, I haven't really dug through this much, but I don't think there's a heck of a lot there. Got Gavin Cross down in AAA. Blake Mitchell. Really, he's the number 6 prospect in baseball. All right, I mean, he'll start the season in AA. Let him work it out there. Carter Jensen is no longer listed as a catcher, listed as a first baseman. Still decent catcher ratings. I don't know why he wouldn't be listed as a catcher, but our best offensive prospect is Caglione. We'll see if he develops. Good power there from Jack. I don't like the way this is set up. Hang on. I got to change all this. DSL, International Complex, waivers, and injury list. In A-ball, we've got 18-year-old David Shields. Throw hard, low work ethic, a closer there. Rookie ball, Kyle DeGroat. Again, low work ethic. DSL, Yandel Ricardo. Yeah, it's pretty ugly. Honestly, it is pretty ugly. But it should make for a fun rebuild because it's pretty ugly. Financially, we got fans coming out, or at least buying tickets. Fan loyalty is pathetic. Market size is below average. We have the 20th highest payroll in the league. Salaries, yeah, Perez. I mean, he had a great year last year, 27 and 104. I get scouting reports on all these guys, but yeah, longtime Kansas City Royal Michael Wacha certainly would look to move that contract. Same thing with Lugo. He's got a player option. Almost undoubtedly will accept. I mean, all 4 of these guys I want to move. Jonathan India, wouldn't mind moving him. Michael Lorenzen as an opt-out. So yeah, it's a bit of a shit show, I guess, with our team. But that's fine. We'll make it work. Personnel. Kyle Turner as our trainer. I prefer prevention, so we're going to go ahead and fire Mr. Turner. Danny Ontiveros is awful, so we're going to fire him right away. Vance Wilson doesn't teach anything well. We're going to fire him. Damon Hollins, we're going to fire him. Well, that's ugly, man. Got here our hitting coach. As long as I get along with Bobby Witt, I'm fine with that. Brian Sweeney needs to get along with Reagans. He does. I'm fine with that. All right, so we need a new trainer, and we're going to go right after the GOAT. Trainer ratings, prevent arms. Mr. Rick Jameson, come on down. And then a scout. Excellent. I think we go RJ Harrison. He's not going to last very long just because of his age. So we'll give him a 2-year deal. And then we need to find a couple of bench or base coaches. And I think we go Fry and Jackson just because that's a good combination. Actually, you know what? Let's go Fry and Trent Durrington. That works. All right, so we offered some coaches. We're going to have to wait till we hire the scout before we do any scouting. I think that's all we need to do, right? Yeah, I mean, we can't scout because we can't scout our players because we don't have a scout at the moment. Yeah, so I think we get up to opening day, and we'll kind of do the intro and episode 1 all in the same thing. So we sign Harrison, so now we can go in and we can go ahead and get scouting reports on everyone. Minor leagues, yeah, it's pretty brutal. Caglione, Shields, some of these young guys, I guess, that are potentially 45 or higher. Let's see what our scout thinks of those guys. Nope, not minor league extension. Request scouting report. Anybody on the free agent market? Who's Kirk McCarty? Pitched in Cleveland system 2023. He was in the KBO. What is BRO? I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, he was really good in it. Brendan McKay. Meh. Yeah, I mean, not really. Maybe there might be a young player in there someplace that we could with our scouting solo though, we don't really know. I don't really want to take any chances. So or not even take any chances, but just you sign somebody and they end up being terrible, which ultimately is fine, I guess, but because we're just going to need bodies when it's all said and done. But yeah, nothing there. He was a little bit more developed. Pitched for the Lexington Legends last year. All right, let's go. All of these World Baseball Classic job offers, no thank you. Spain, Colombia, and Nicaragua all want me to come work for them. Not super interested in that. So we'll do what we normally do. We'll set the lineups. I'll play opening day. I'll then sim through April, come back for May, do June offline, and then we'll come back and do July. So stay close to an even record. Top 100 prospects. We don't have any. Oh, no, I take that back. We have the number 10 prospect in the game and Blake Mitchell. It's opening day. I don't think there's going to be anybody on the waiver wire in year 1. Kike. Nope. Okay. So let's just get to our first game against the Guardians. All right. So we have 26 players on our rosters. Anybody in the minors or anybody in AAA that we want to call up? I don't think so. I don't think any of these players are really going to make or break. Oh, Cam Devaney isn't terrible. He's 27. good defensively, but I mean, infield is the one place where we're not in terrible shape. So let's take a look at our. I think Jonathan India is our leadoff hitter. Yep, India will bat leadoff and play second. Pasquantino will bat second. Bobby Witt will bat third. Salvador Perez will bat cleanup. Let's do it this way. But from there, Melendez is in right, I think, because of the arm, the 65 arm. Garcia, Michael Massey. And I think Massey against righties. Garcia against lefties for now. So Massey at third. That's going to be a shit show. But that's okay. Too many lefties in a row. Renfroe is the DH. We'll do something like that. And Isbell in center. And Blanco in left. That's a pretty bad lineup. Copy and paste. And we will put Garcia in at third. Pasquantino doesn't have any crazy splits. I think everything else will leave. Melendez could probably stand to be knocked down a slot. So that'll be our starting lineup. Pitching, Reagan's. Oops. I want to set him to a 10-pitch limit. We will come in here and we'll bump up the slow hook. And I want to do this strategy preset sabermetric with some stolen bases. That's the one thing I didn't look at. Blanco, we're going to let him run wild. Bobby Witt, let him run wild. Isbell, we will let him run a bunch too. All right, just let it set the bullpen. Yeah, Urseg is our closer, but because he's disruptive, he's probably not going to be around very long, which is a shame. I mean, he's probably got more value than any other pitcher we have, but because he's disruptive, there's not going to be any value there. All right, that's our lineup. That is our rotation, and it's time to get into gameplay. So let's kick off the 2025 season against the Cleveland Guardians. Juan Arias, Ramirez, Thomas Manzardo, Santana, Naylor, Ruscio, Tyler Freeman, Tanner Bybee, India, Pasquantino, Witt, Perez, Melendez, Renfroe, Massey, Isbell, Blanco, and Reagans. Ooh, I think I have to... because I had to reset everything, I need to... Oops. Line. Short play-by-play. Let's disable the horn. I don't need home run horns. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, because I had to reboot everything. I have to restart all of my settings. All right, well, we're in Kansas City. Beautiful Kauffman Stadium. 47 degrees, wind blown out to center field at 12 miles an hour. Cole Reagans against Stephen Kwan starting things off. Fly out to left. Arias to short. 2 away. And now Jose Ramirez. You can see the scoreboard out in center field, the dynamic scoreboard. Jonathan India will lead things off for us here in the first. Draws a leadoff walk. Now Pasquantino flies out to left. Witt strikes out. And Sal Perez rounds it back to the shortstop. He's going to get infield hits. So 2 on, 2 outs for MJ Melendez. Excuse me. Drops a single into center field. India rounds third. He scores, and we take a 1-0 lead. So a 2-out base knock for MJ Melendez gets us on the board. Hunter Renfroe to third. All right, a walk and 2 hits. Ragans against Lane Thomas. First strikeout for Cole. Pop to center. Isbell is there, makes the catch. 2 outs now for Carlos Santana. Feels like he's been playing for about 30 years. 6 up, 6 down for Ragans. Massey will lead it off with a base hit. Leadoff single here in the second. Isbell to center, flies out to his opposite number. Blanco into left field for a base hit. So 2 on, 1 out for our leadoff hitter. India draws another walk. Bases loaded for Vinny Pasquantino. Pasquantino just hit a grand slam. Yes, he did. Oppo Taco. Vinny Pasquantino to left, and we're up 5-0. Bobby Witt follows it up with his first base hit of the season. Salvador Perez lines an extra base hit into the left field corner. No idea what's happening. And Bobby Witt scores from second, so it's a 5-run second inning here for us. Melendez out to right. Catch is made, 2 outs. Now Hunter Renfroe strikes out, so we score 5. I'll take it. Ragans against Bo Naylor. Now Brian Orochio. Third, Massey. And now Tyler Freeman, the number 9 hitter. Draws a walk. Stephen Kwan. Oh, and the diving catch is made by Bobby Witt. Massey with a base hit. It's 8 hits and 2+ innings off of Tanner Bybee. Now it's Jacob Junis. Isbell flew out. Yeah, now Blanco. It's into a 6-4 fielder's choice. Top of the order now for India, who's walked twice. Now flies out to left. 4th inning. Arias strikes out. Ramirez back to Ragans. 2 up, 2 down. And Lane Thomas. 4 shutout innings so far for Cole. Now Pasquantino hit an opposite field grand slam his last time up. Here he walks. Bobby Witt will drop a single into left center field. He's 2 for 3. Perez will drop a base hit into center field. Pasquantino hits third. He'll be held there. Bases loaded, 1 out for MJ Melendez. Flies to left. That's not going to be deep enough. We're going to need a 2-out knock here from Hunter Renfroe. And we get one. Renfroe to center. That'll plate a pair. A 2-run single from Hunter, and it's 8-0. 2 on, 2 outs now from Massey. Pops it up on the infield. Isbell on the infield to short. Nice diving stop there. Two more come in. We're up 8-0 after 4. Manzardo leads off the 5th. The ground ball back to Ragans. 1 out. Santana smashes it to center, and the catch is made on the warning track. Now Bo Naylor. That'll be the first hit of the game for the Guardians. Comes with 2 outs in the 5th inning. Rocio strikes out, so 5 shutout innings for Ragans now. Blanco leads it off with a base hit to right, so our number 9 hitter picks up his 2nd hit of the game. Wild pitch. He'll go down to 2nd. India with a fly ball to right. The catch is made. The runner doesn't tag. Pasquantino now. Draw a walk. 2 on, 1 out for Bobby Witt against Tristan McKenzie. Witt to center. Catch is made. Runner tags, moves to 3rd. He's there with 2 outs for Salvador Perez. Will ground out to 3rd. The low throw picked over at first base. Freeman slowly to 3rd. An infield hit. Stephen Kwan. He'll gap one there. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out now. Gabriel Arias, who grounds to 3rd. Ooh, Massey bobbles it. First run in for the Guardians. Now Ramirez strikes out. Wild pitch. We'll move both runners into scoring position. To Lane Thomas. A 3-run homer. Sure looks like one. It is a 3-run homer for Lane Thomas, and it's 8-4 now all of a sudden. And Zardo to right. That catch is made. 2-1 pitch to Carlos Santana. Goes the other way. He can run for years with the way the outfield was shifted for him, but it's just going to be a double. Let's get through 6. Naylor strikes out. 6 innings, 3 earned runs for Ragans. Melendez now will fly out to center for the first out of the 6th. Now Hunter Renfroe strikes out. And Michael Massey grounds out to the pitcher. Reagan's still out there. He's at 108 pitches. I think it's time to get that young man out of the game on opening day. Fly out to center, 1 out. Still nothing, huh? Oh, I know why there's... Ugh. Yeah. Because I had to reset everything, I forgot to do this. Hopefully now he comes out of the game. Yep, Angel Zerpa immediately into the game. 6 2/3 innings for our starting pitcher. Threw about 115 pitches on opening day. Not exactly what you want, but, you know, whatever. Isbell against McKenzie. He strikes out. Blanco pops out to the first baseman. 2 outs for India. Jonathan India will drop a single into left. He's reached base 3 times. Now Pasquantino rolls over, hits it to second. We go to the 8th. Zerpa gives up a hit to Arias, leading off the 8th inning. Gives up a hit to Jose Ramirez. So the first two reach. Runner will go to third. So first and third, nobody out in the 8th inning. A wild pitch, and it's a 3-run game. Cool. Thomas walks. Manzardo strikes out. Base is loaded now with 1 out. Go ahead, run at the plate. And we are now losing. Okay. Lefty on lefty. We are now down 9-8. Catch is made out in center field. They didn't even have a hit until the 5th inning. Now they've got 9. We're in the 8th. We are now trailing at 9-8 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Tristan McKenzie against Bobby Witt. Witt down the left field line. That'll be a base hit for Bobby. He's got 3 now. Perez. Witt will steal second base, so he's in scoring position. Perez down the right field line. That should tie the game. Oh, he's out at the plate. What a throw. Out in right field by Lane Thomas. Tim Herron against Nelson Velasquez. The pinch hitter drops a single into center. We have 3 hits in the inning. No runs to show for it. Hunter Renfroe now. Fly out to center field. It's going to take a hit from Nick Lofton. He's not going to get one. So we have 8 runs on 16 hits on opening day, and we are losing. Urseg against Dahl. Now Ramirez to second. 2 outs. Lane Thomas. He picks up a base hit. Good opening day for Lane Thomas. Manzardo in the hole, but it's fielded there. So we go to the 9th. We're down by a run. They're sending out Clase. We've got Isbel Blanco in India, so 8-9-1. 1 out. Blanco strikes out. India walks. Pasquantino strikes out looking. So we were up 8-0, and we lose 9-8. Some good offensive performances. Witt 3 for 5. Perez 4 for 5. Pasquantino hit the grand slam. 2 hits from Massey and Blanco. Not a bad start for Reagan. 6 2/3, 3 earned runs. Zerpa came in and absolutely imploded. And we lose on opening day. So that's gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess how long has this video been going on for? In 32 minutes. I'm gonna stop the video here. I'm gonna sim until June offline, and then I will come back and we will do June. Oh, how do I want to do this? I'm thinking out loud here. I'm gonna do some April offline. Come back, we'll do May together. I'll sim June offline, and then I'll come back and we'll do July. So next episode will be May, June, July. So that's going to do it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.